This is the most disgusting thing I think has ever happened online, to be honest, to someone who is alive.
Elphaba is the worst treated human being ever to exist who is still alive, apparently. That's news. I think there's probably a few people who might argue with you about that. Like maybe anybody who lives in like a war-torn country. They're probably sat there going, God, man, oh, the bombs rain down on us. It's terrible. Oh God, it's horrible. But at least I know that it's not as bad for me as it is for Elphaba. What a nice thing to think. So Elphaba was banned from TikTok. That's what this video is about. Elphaba was properly banned from TikTok. If you don't know, Elphaba is like my chosen special subject. Like if I ever go on a game show like Mastermind, I will be picking Elphaba lore as my special interest. So subscribe if that interests you. Oh, by the way, my clothing is still available right now if you want to pick some stuff up. I'm rocking the t-shirt today. And actually, I'm rocking the socks. Can I bend my leg up that high? Not really. What is that? Oh, that's like a wrapper. Oh no, it's like tape. That's grim. But the socks are cool. They're available now. InternetSensation.shop. If you want to support me, support the channel, you can go buy something. That'd be cool. Thank you. Anyway, Elphaba's done a response for her getting banned on TikTok, so let's give it a watch. I'm sure it's not going to make us all really angry.
I have made mistakes in the past, 1,000,000%, but I will not admit to lies about me on the For You page. You don't know my life. These people don't know my life.
We don't know Elphaba's life. Now, if you aren't aware of who Elphaba is, they live stream their life. So you might see where we're getting a bit confused here. Like, people don't, like, make stuff up about Elphaba. She goes live on TikTok with, like, a live streaming app and live streams for, like, 17 hours a day. She live streams herself brushing her teeth. She live streams herself in the toilet. It's all available on the internet if you want to find it. So the only thing we're really doing is looking at what you have to say. And then we're judging the information that you give us. Hope this helps.
You're not helping. You're not helping right now. I'm going to lose it. You're not going to help, Mum. So please let me talk. Please.
That's me when my cats are running around, which they're doing right now. Please stop, guys. Please. I'm trying to work. That's how she talks to her mum, by the way. This is what I mean about everything just being, like, on the internet unfiltered. She's live streaming her great, like, plea for people feeling sorry for her. And then her mum walks in the background and she's like, fuck off, mum! Get away from me, mummy! And then she evicts her from the house.
I am done with people using me for clout, using me for fame, making lies up. No, I'm not going to calm down, all right? I will say how it is in my chat. So moderator, shut the up right now. I don't care. I'm done with people trying to tell me what to do.
It's because we're giving you actually good advice. I know Elphaba thinks that I'm just some obsessed maniac. I don't know where she gets that idea from. I don't know why she thinks such a thing about me. She thinks I'm a crazy person. I don't know why. But what I will say is, if you watch any of my videos, I do tend to give advice. My advice is to quit social media because for some people, it can make you really ill and it can be really bad for you. And I don't know, I'm just getting that vibe from these videos. I'm just kind of getting an idea that it's like that, but it might not be good for her mentally, okay? Therapist Alex here, diagnosed. You seem sad. She does seem upset.
Imagine 10 of thousands and thousands of people who hated you.
Yeah, it's cool being on the internet, really. Like, if you sign up, some people might like you, some people might not. If you're lucky, it's more people that like you. Elphaba seems to be drawing the short straw, I think is what people would say. Like, I've never really seen anybody who actually likes Elphaba. And when I have seen people like Elphaba, I'm scared of them.
And how can I live? How can you live? How can you live? People taking my income away, my job opportunities, get me banned from everywhere I go.
Don't do stuff that would get you banned then. If it's like really important to like make money off of TikTok, then don't lie to people. Don't use your platform to message people who you shouldn't be messaging, I think is what they've written in the law, and don't do stuff like abuse people and attack people on the internet, because then you're going to lose your accounts and then you're going to lose your money. And, you know, I have worked in this industry for 8 years, and to have Elphaba claim that she does the same thing, frankly, is insulting. And I'm not saying that my work is highbrow or anything like that, but I've been lucky enough to work with big brands, recognizable brands. I've built my own clothing company, and I run a YouTube channel now for 8 years, multiple actually, quite a few. And I've done loads of other stuff. And I would like to believe at some point I kind of do give out a bit of a service in some way, shape or form. But even then, Elphaba, all of our money comes from gifting, which is basically going, you guys, you split the bill. Now, I have that available, and I grew on YouTube actually originally with the money that I got gifted on Twitch TV. But if people stopped gifting, it wasn't an insult, it was lucky that they did it in the first place. And she doesn't seem to understand that. She doesn't realize that it's crazy that she gets money. I only felt like I was earning proper money when I started getting paychecks from companies. Because when I was getting money from people, I knew that that was the luck of generosity. So she's got it twisted. She's got it really twisted, and it annoys me. It annoys me when people who make money purely off of the generosity of other people act like it's some form of, like, given, because it's not.
This is the most disgusting thing I think has ever happened online, to be honest, to someone who is alive.
Thank God she added on the who is alive thing. Number one, completely wrong. I remember one example was Gavin from Rooster Teeth and his girlfriend having a guy break into their house with a knife who was planning to kill him so he could, like, claim his wife for his own. And I don't think anything that bad has happened to Elphaba. Hello, there's a cat trying to climb up me whilst I'm doing a very important video. This is the thing, it's impossible to record now. I've got 2 kittens. Some of you guys will know that I've got 2 kittens. Have I mentioned that I've got 2 kittens? Well, they're down there, and they're basically going, please stop talking about Elphaba and pay attention to us. Which is actually what everybody says to me, who I know. They say it is becoming a problem.
I have received the most insane TikTok hate in the entire of the UK. And let me be real with you, it needs to stop.
The thing is, Elphaba does get a lot of hate for stuff that is unnecessary, like people poking fun at her looks and maybe her gender. Everything else, which is 99% of the stuff, is actually people just calling her out for her actions. And that's not really hate. So I don't agree with that, actually. There are definitely people who get actual hate, like people who just post videos of them doing something like really ordinary and getting bullied for their looks. That's hate. There's no constructive criticism there. So you're wrong, actually. I think you're wrong. I'm not going to deny that there's a lot of negative attention around you, but I believe 99% of it is genuinely justified. And I wouldn't normally say that because it's actually quite horrible to say out loud. This is why I implore you to turn your bloody TikTok off. Because man, it's actually like worrying to see. You have created such a giant hate train towards you, and you won't stop it. And you're the conductor. So please, put your foot on the brakes.
It needs to stop.
Well, then you quit, man. Just quit. You quit. You have, like, at a certain point, you just gotta pack it up, right? Like, you gotta just pack it up because it's not on, like, people who are criticizing you for content you put out there. Like, freedom of speech, we're allowed to do that. But if you're like, oh, there's so much hate, I don't like it, nobody likes me, at what point do you stop making stuff? I don't know, like, when do you just quit? Just quit. Seriously, I'm not even joking, genuinely quit. And then Elphaba learns nothing, and she gets her main account back, and look at how she celebrates, and it's just so annoying.
What's the song called? Guess who's back? Back again. Tell a friend. What's that song called? Help me. Help me, guys. Help me. Guys, how many of you now believe I'm protected by TikTok?
Protected by TikTok. Number one, right, that is made up. I don't think there is a special treatment thing going on here. But what I will say is I can't believe you haven't been permanently just like erased from this website. Like, how many chances are you gonna get? But the best thing is Elphaba won't learn from this at all. This will go right in one ear and out the other, and it will hit something kind of small and round in the middle.
And also, if anyone says TikTok, shame on you for unbanning Elphaba, well then log off TikTok then.
Yeah, ironically, why don't you do the same thing? Because if you don't want to see that stuff, you should either shut off your comments to kind of destroy as much of the discourse as you possibly can, or you should stop posting stuff that is going to elicit that type of reaction. But I think that reaction is going to happen regardless, no matter what you do, by the way, Elphaba. So honestly, just good luck with it all. That's all I'm going to say. Good luck now. Good luck with this thing that you're doing. I'm not going to say I hope it goes well, but good luck with it, because you need it.
If you're so against TikTok, then don't come on TikTok. I had the last laugh.
I could tell you, we'll be back in a week and you will be crying on the For You page. It's gonna happen, because that's how it always happens. You'll be going, oh, everybody doesn't like me. This is my Elphaba impression, by the way. I've been working on it. Everybody doesn't like me, and oh, why won't they leave me alone? So I think I will have the last laugh again, because I will watch that video and I'll go, haha, this person has not learned a thing. The more you keep on coming back, arguably, the better it is for me.
Now, who's the queen of the app?
Saying who's the queen of the app is like watching two homeless dogs fight over a chicken bone. I mean, one of them will get to claim it as their own, but they haven't really won anything of worth, I guess. Oh, I'm the best TikToker. Okay, nice. That's, yeah, put that on your CV or something.
Haters didn't win.
Haters didn't win. Until next week, when she gets banned again and cries about how the haters most definitely did win. Can't wait for that episode. And then they start trying to guilt trip people into like giving them money, because that's what they do. Her and her mum, they're both in on it. Bonnie and Clyde, it's like two con artists.
I can come out, that's his job.
Right, I've got to head off. I'm gonna come back when the electric's back.
I did all the cooking and the washing's been done, and I made a couple.
If they didn't spend money on, what's the word, paraphernalia? Because they do that on live, people have caught them. Maybe if they'd stop doing that and spending money on like fake Gucci, maybe this wouldn't be a problem. I'm no financial advisor, but that's just a recommendation.
Coffee.
Welcome to the cost of living crisis.
It's so funny that they say that, because they're taking the mick out of people who actually have to deal with this and actually do real work. And it's such a shame that Elphaba has managed to find this exploit on TikTok where she could find freaks, low-life freaks, who for some reason fund this lifestyle. I mean, you could barely even call it a lifestyle. It's not enviable in any way, shape or form. It's not a glitz and glamour influencer lifestyle that you're probably used to seeing. Like, they're in a house with no electricity. But people will pay money to keep the freak show running. I always compare it to like the Elephant Man. Not in that way, but in terms of like, that used to be a thing. And, you know, I don't think he was probably too happy about the way he made money. Probably didn't really, you know, like it all that much. Or maybe he loved it. Who am I to judge the Elephant Man? I'm the modern day version as a YouTuber. But yeah, it's insane to me to just like mock people like that. When you are on a free ride, you are literally taking other people's money. Most people who are vulnerable, by the way, are paying. You are a sick individual. Well, thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you do. I'd appreciate that. Also, check out the Scraps podcast with me and ImAllexx. We do a podcast kind of every week where we talk about like internet stuff and things that are going on for about an hour and a half. It's a lot of fun. There should be a new episode out either yesterday when you see this or today, depending. But that'd be cool. And also, if you want to support me, just send me money for nothing. Or you could buy a t-shirt or socks or a hoodie, maybe, if you want something in return. Because, you know, it's not a one-way street down here. I like to share in return for your cash. All right, I will see you guys in a new video soon. Thank you for all the love, and bye.